Have you ever taken a bite of pizza and wondered how something so simple became one of the most beloved foods on the planet? What if the story behind it is just as rich, surprising, and irresistible as the melted cheese on top? Today, pizza is one of the most loved foods on Earth. It is eaten in small villages, large cities, luxury restaurants, and fast food chains across nearly every continent. People order it for celebrations, family dinners, and late-night meals. But the journey of pizza, from a simple flatbread to a worldwide cultural icon, is a fascinating story of tradition, innovation, and human creativity. The origins of this delicious treat go back thousands of years, long before modern Italy existed. Ancient civilizations such as the Greeks, Egyptians, and Romans ate flatbreads topped with herbs, oil, and simple ingredients. These early foods were not exactly pizza as we know it today, but they introduced the basic idea of adding toppings to bread. Flatbread was practical, inexpensive, and easy to prepare, making it popular among ordinary people. The true birthplace of modern pizza, however, is widely considered to be Naples. In the 18th and 19th centuries, Naples was a busy port city with a large population of working-class residents. Many people lived in poverty and needed cheap meals that could be eaten quickly. Street vendors began selling flatbread topped with tomatoes, garlic, oil, and sometimes cheese. Tomatoes were especially important because they were affordable and flavorful, even though many Europeans had once believed they were dangerous to eat. Over time, tomatoes became the defining ingredient of pizza. One of the most famous moments in pizza history happened in 1889. According to tradition, a local baker named Raffaele Esposito was asked to prepare food for Queen Margherita of Italy. He created a pizza using tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, and basil, colors that represented the Italian flag. The Queen reportedly loved it, and the dish became known as Pizza Margherita. Whether the story is completely accurate or partly legend, it helped connect pizza with Italian national identity and pride. For many years, pizza remained mostly an Italian food, especially common among immigrants. That began to change in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, when large numbers of Italians moved to the United States. They brought their recipes and traditions with them, opening small restaurants in cities like New York and Chicago. At first, it was mainly eaten within immigrant communities, but gradually, it attracted wider attention. Americans discovered that pizza was not only delicious, but also convenient and shareable. After World War II, this beloved Italian dish experienced a dramatic rise in popularity. American soldiers stationed in Italy had tasted it and returned home craving the same flavors. As the U.S. economy grew, restaurants expanded, and the once simple flatbread became part of mainstream culture. New regional styles developed, including thin New York slices and deep dish Chicago-style pizza, each reflecting local tastes and culinary experimentation. The rise of large restaurant chains changed everything. Companies like Pizza Hut and Domino's created systems for fast production, delivery, and consistent quality, turning the meal into a symbol of convenience, technology, and modern life. Delivery services were especially important. The idea that hot food could arrive at your door within minutes felt revolutionary at the time, transforming it into a sign of efficiency and comfort. As globalization expanded in the late 20th century, this iconic dish spread to nearly every country, with local cultures adapting it to their own preferences. In Japan, seafood toppings became popular. In Brazil, versions might include green peas or even sweet ingredients. In the Middle East, spices and regional cheeses are often added, while some cultures created dessert variations with chocolate and fruit. Its incredible adaptability allowed it to change without losing its identity. However, pizza has also entered the world of luxury dining. Some restaurants use rare cheeses, truffles, or expensive meats to create gourmet interpretations, while others focus on traditional methods, using wood-fired ovens and carefully fermented dough. The contrast between humble street food and high-end cuisine makes it unique. Few meals exist comfortably in both worlds. There are also many curious facts surrounding this global favorite. The world's largest pizza measured over 1,000 square meters. Americans consume billions of slices every year, and pepperoni remains one of the most popular toppings in the United States. In 2017, the art of traditional Neapolitan pizza making was recognized by UNESCO as part of the world's cultural heritage, honoring skills passed down through generations. How did a meal once associated with poverty become a protected cultural treasure? The answer lies in history, craftsmanship, and emotional connection. It also plays an important role in social life. Friends gather around it during parties. Families share it during movie nights, and coworkers order it during busy workdays. Its round shape naturally encourages sharing, making it a symbol of togetherness. Food psychologists even suggest that this comfort food is strongly connected to positive emotions because it is often linked with happy experiences and memories. The classic Neapolitan pizza from Naples is known for its soft, thin crust and simple ingredients, while the large, foldable slices of New York City are famous for being sold on busy street corners. In contrast, Chicago created deep dish pizza, which looks almost like a pie, filled with layers of cheese and sauce. In Japan, creative toppings such as seafood and mayonnaise are popular, and in some countries, sweet dessert pizzas with chocolate and fruit are common. One of the most expensive pizzas ever made included rare truffles and luxury ingredients costing thousands of dollars. There is even a world championship for pizza makers where chefs compete in speed, taste, and presentation. These examples show how one simple food can inspire endless creativity, adapting to cultures while still remaining instantly recognizable everywhere. Pizza has also inspired many unusual competitions and traditions around the world. Professional makers, known as pizzaiolos, participate in international championships where they compete in categories such as fastest dough preparation, most creative recipe, and even pizza acrobatics, where chefs spin the dough in the air with impressive precision and coordination. Some world records are truly astonishing. For example, the longest pizza ever made measured about 1.93 kilometers, or approximately 6,300 feet, and it was created in Italy in 2016 by hundreds of chefs working together. There are also speed-eating records, where competitors attempt to finish an entire large pie in just a few minutes, though watching it might make your stomach hurt. In many countries, people celebrate special festivals with music, street performances, and cooking demonstrations, turning this famous food into a cultural event. And of course, no discussion would be complete without the eternal debate about unusual toppings. Pineapple, for example, has divided opinions for decades. Some people love the sweet and salty combination, while others insist fruit should never go near melted cheese. Perhaps the real question is not whether pineapple belongs on it, but why this dish inspires such passionate arguments in the first place. These events and debates show that pizza is not just something people eat. It has become an experience that brings communities together through fun, skill, and shared enjoyment. If you ever walk through New York City, you might notice something curious. Many people aren't sitting in restaurants to eat their food. Instead, they're standing on sidewalks, folding a large triangular slice in half, and taking a quick bite while hurrying to their next destination. This famous slice culture became popular because life in the city is fast, and people needed meals that were affordable, convenient, and filling. Pizzerias began selling individual slices from large pies, making it easy for workers, students, and tourists to grab something delicious without waiting. Folding the slice is not just practical, it also prevents the toppings from falling off. Over time, eating pizza this way became a cultural symbol of New York itself. Energetic, efficient, and always on the move. Today, enjoying a hot slice on a busy street corner is considered an essential New York experience, just as iconic as the city's skyscrapers and yellow taxis. So the next time you take a bite of pizza, remember, you're not just eating food, you're tasting centuries of history, culture, and creativity all in one slice. And who knows, maybe your favorite topping combination could be the next big invention the world falls in love with. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more of our exciting stories.